Well, boys, welcome back to Nebraska Diesel Performance, my custom diesel performance shop where we modify basically anything and everything. Well, boys, we are back at the shop and we don't have too much going on here today. We got the trucks in here from the last video that we did, which was pulling a Mustang out of muddy water and completely restoring it. So I recommend that you go on my channel and go watch that video because that was one entertaining video. But in today's video, one of my buddies called me and asked, "Hey, I have this old 6.7 and I was wondering if you were interested in maybe coming and looking at it. I'm at work right now, so if you want to run down to my work right now, you can come take a look at this truck." And I said, "Yeah, sure," because well, we don't really have too much of a build going on around here, and we are looking for more trucks every day to buy. So I said, "Yeah, we're going down and come look at it." So now we're gonna have to decide here if we take the 6.0 here or we take the high country here, because this trailer that I use to pull on the 6.0, it's kind of narrow and I'm not really sure if it's going to fit if he has aftermarket wheels on it. So I'm going to message him and ask what wheels he has on it before we go ahead and take the 6.0, because that's what I want to take. But I do not want to get there and then have the truck not fit on the trailer, have to come all the way back here, get the high country and the gooseneck, and then drive down there. So let's see what kind of wheels he has and see if we can take the 6.0 or not. Alright, well, he called back and said that he does have stock wheels on his truck, so we should be able to take the 6.0 and the small trailer. So let's go ahead and close up shop here, and hopefully we can come home with the new 6.7 Power Stroke, but I guess we'll have to see. Hopefully that clears. Okay, I was a little close there, but let's get on out of here. Alright, well, we ought to slow down because we're going like 80 miles an hour and it's super foggy, but hopefully we can find this grain mill or elevator and see if we can find this truck. I'm not exactly sure where it is, but he told me if I take a left here, it was on this road somewhere, but I don't see an entrance because I think it would be about right here. Is this an entrance? Oh, yep, it sure is an entrance. Let's get pulled in here and see if we can find ourselves a 6.7. Alright, well, I believe I have found the truck, even though it's super foggy and I can't see anything down here. I think this is the truck, so let's go ahead and pull up here and put her in park and shut her off. And let's go ahead and go get out and look at this truck here. Okay, yeah, it's on stocks and graps. It's pretty wide to be on stocks and graps. This thing might have spacers on it, and I don't know if that's gonna fit on our trailer here. I'm not gonna lie. This is a pretty narrow trailer. Maybe I should just upgrade to a wider trailer so I don't have to deal with this very often, and I don't have to take a freaking massive gooseneck every time I go pick up a truck. But besides the trailers, this is what the truck looks like. It is a 2011 6.7, so it does have the older interior, but let's go ahead and check out the interior. Actually, let me grab the keys out of here, and there we go. Okay, it actually does have, ooh, it has the newer interior. He must have swapped the dashboard, because that is the newer dashboard, but other than that, it does have the older interior. Very nice looking, actually. I'm not gonna lie. It's in very good condition, very clean as well. It's a Lariat, so they did make extended cab Lariat, so this is a Lariat. But I think we might do some conversions on this truck. If we do, buy this truck here. It has an XLT bumper and it has the Lariat grill. I think we might do the Platinum grill if we buy it, but that is if we buy it. I'm going to go ahead and call up the owner and see what he's asking for this truck, because it's a very nice truck. And I think this one has 220,000 miles. Yep, 220,000 miles. So it's a little higher than I wanted, but nothing we can't work with. So let's go ahead and call the owner and see if we can get a price out of him. Really quickly, I'd like to interrupt this video to show you a few of the mods that may be in this video. These mods that you see in front of me can be found on my Patreon, link in description. You can get all these mods that you see in front of you. With many more coming in the future, all these mods have stock work truck options and modified SEMA truck options, so they're all great for any application. These mods also help fund the IRL build, so you can go get some killer mods and help fund my truck build, which I have more and more parts coming from, thanks to you guys. But liking and subscribing also helps fund the IRL build, as it helps push out the video to more viewers, so at least hit the like button for me. So go get yourself these dope mods. Now let's get back into the video. Well, he just called back and he said that he'd be willing to do 21.5 for this truck, and I said 21.5 for this? And he goes, "Yep, 21.5." So I said, "Absolutely, I'm not going to pass up that deal." So this is officially our new 6.7 that we are going to be buying in today's video and modifying the crap out of. So for mods, while we wait for him to get out of here, because he needs to come sign the paperwork over to me so I can put the truck on the trailer and bring it on home. But while we wait, let's think of some mods that we're going to do. It already has some smoke cab lights and it has some custom tail lights. Not exactly sure how I feel about them, but not bad looking, that's for sure. Got some 37s on here that'll probably change to maybe KG1s, I'm not sure, but KG ones have been on my mind lately, and I'm really liking them. So maybe we can find some KG ones on Marketplace for this truck. But I'm thinking aftermarket headlights. Probably going to get the fog light for the bumper because the just plastic doesn't look very good. Probably gonna get the platinum grill and do a whole lot of paint matching on this truck. I'm assuming that we'd probably repaint it too, because white just I love the color of white, but I think that we can make this truck look a little bit better than it does now with this white color. Alright, well, we finally got everything signed over, and I got the truck loaded up onto the trailer, and I am telling you guys how lucky we are that this truck fit on the trailer. Look at that. Look at that, and then look at this. We barely had any freaking room left to get this truck on the trailer, and we got really dang lucky, but I think it's about time we head back home, and let's start modifying this thing. Well, I'd say we got pretty dang lucky getting this truck on the trailer, because look how much it's hanging off on the other side and how much room we have over here. I might just have to move this truck over because if a cop stops me, he's going to ask me, "Sir, why in the world is your truck sticking off of the trailer?" So, think we're going to go ahead and probably have to reposition it so we don't get pulled over. But if you guys haven't noticed yet, we put the steel body tailgate on this truck because it just doesn't look the best, to be honest. So I think we're going to keep this tailgate over the other one that was actually warped. So I think that's it for today. Let's get on home and I guess start modifying this thing. Let's turn on our lights on the L60 here. Alright, well, we just got back and we got the truck unloaded, and I think we're going to need to tilt our trailer back up because it's off the ground, and I need to turn my lights off before I run my battery out because I've done that one too many times. So let's go ahead and start the truck up so we can get power to our trailer. And there we go. Turn our lights off. I've ran the battery out of this truck one too many times, as I just mentioned, so we got to be careful about that. But here is how the truck sits right now. It is on some... Why is it leaning like that? What the heck happened to it? Maybe it's just me, but I thought it was leaning there for a second. I don't know. I know the back is leaning, but why does it look like it's tilted on this side? Anyways, I know this truck has 220,000. I swear this truck is leaning. I guess it's just the angle, but anyways, screw that. I know the truck has 220,000 miles on it, and I was talking about an engine overhaul, so what we are going to do is my buddies and all them who work here are out of the shop here, so this is all me today and for the next like week and a half. So we're gonna pop the hood and check our blow-by, see if we have any blow-by, and if we don't have any blow-by, we're gonna go ahead and just start the build. But if we do, we're gonna do a full overhaul on this truck: forged pistons, new top end, just redo a bunch of stuff in the motor that get worn over time, just to make sure that this truck runs good when we sell it, because unfortunately this is one that's going to have to get sold, because otherwise I'd have a whole stockpile of vehicles and my wife would probably get pretty mad. Well, everything on this truck seems to check out, and it doesn't seem to have very much blow-by at all, so I think we can go ahead and get straight into just modifying the crap out of this truck. I think that we're going to probably do the platinum grill. I don't know what else all we're going to do, but probably do a platinum grill, maybe exhaust tip. I'm not really sure. We're going to go order a bunch of parts and throw them on and see what we can get this truck to look like. But we actually did get a few modifications done and put on this thing, so we actually got some fog lights up in here, or rigid pod lights. We have some new headlights here, custom headlights that look great. And then we have ourselves a platinum grill here, because I basically want to convert this truck to a platinum. We also got the platinum lettering back here. So honestly, I actually really like the direction of the truck and which way it's going. So I think what we're going to do next is probably going to do a lot of painting and some paint match. So I think we're going to go ahead and get the 6.0 pulled back out so we can get this thing pulled on down to paint and get this truck repainted. Well, we just got the truck rolled off of the trailer from paint, and I tell you guys, it turned out way better than I thought it would. We got everything paint matched, literally everything from the inside of the grill, the valance, the mirrors, literally everything got paint matched, and I actually love the way that it looks right now. I honestly want to keep the graps, but I know that the graps just don't really match up with how the truck looks, so we're definitely going to end up changing that. But holy crap, does it look freaking good. And I don't think I've showed you guys how bright these lights are yet that we got. We got some more LEDs in the truck, so let's go ahead and turn our lights on. Yeah, they're a tad bit bright, so look at the ray of light coming off of the mirror. That is freaking insane. And the beams of light coming off of the cab lights. It is insane. Got the tail lights looking good back here. Let's go ahead and turn these off so we don't drain the battery. let's go ahead and maybe go search for a new set of wheels. Well, we are back in the 6.0 going to a marketplace deal to get some new wheels on the 6.7. We are getting some KG1 forged on some Fury inch tires, or Fury tires, 37-inch tires, 37-inch Fury tires. There we go. Anyways, we are headed to a marketplace deal right now, and hopefully we can make ourselves a deal and get ourselves some new wheels for the 6.7 so we can finish this build up. And we got the new wheels bolted up out of the 6.0. Let's see what they look like. And holy crap, dude, I love the way this truck freaking looks. It is still wet. We just did give it a good wash here before we put it up there to list it for sale, unfortunately, because you guys know I always list these trucks for sale when I'm done with them. So, fortunately, we're going to have to let this one go, but I'm going to say this is probably going to be one of my favorites for a long time, and I don't even think some of you have seen what all we did. We also did some undercoating on this truck, or powder coating, whatever you guys want to call it. Did some powder coating on here, got some new Furies on here that just make the truck stand out so much more and just look so much better. So this is how she sits right now. Got a little bit of a lean in the front, but that's how it kind of came. So I'd say it's looking pretty dang good, and I say about ready to wrap up the build. I don't even think that you guys have heard the way this truck sounds, so I'm gonna let you guys get a little sound clip because this truck is freaking nice. Well, we have a Steelbody here, a Steelbody here, and then a color-matched Mustang here. What else could we not have? Color-matched Mustang and a color-matched 6.7 with another 6.7 next to it. That is not color-matched, unfortunately, but holy crap, does this truck look freaking amazing looking sitting next to the Mustang. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the build as much as I did, because believe me, I really don't want to let go of this one. I didn't want to let go of this build. I didn't want to let go of that build. And I didn't want to let go of this build. But this one, I'm telling you, I did not want to let go of this one. Because this one is freaking sweet. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe. Because liking and subscribing helps push the video out to more viewers like you. And if you watch till the end, that really, really helps. Because it also helps push my videos out to more people. Therefore, more people see it, more money for the in real life truck build, so you guys get to see some more mods done to it. But that being said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.